This is my honest review of Doodle Maker. Hi there, I'm Victor. If you enjoy this video, please click on the like button. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, do so in the comments section below. And also, please subscribe to my channel. This is my review of Doodle Maker from the vendor Paul Ponna. In this review, we'll look at the sales page. I'll take you in and show you a demo of the software and conclude with my recommendation and why. Doodle Maker is an online Doodle Maker application where you can create slideshow doodle videos and edit them using some very powerful tools. It's for anyone who wants to make money online using doodle videos or who wants to create their own videos and stuff like that, or for advertisements and stuff. Ultimately, in the sales page, they go through a bunch of information about how doodle videos and ads are more captivating and different things along those lines, and how you can use them and stuff. They are pretty powerful, and I've been captivated by some doodle videos plenty of times before myself. So I know what they are. I like them. I'm sure you've seen doodle videos yourself plenty of times so that you know what they are. But this particular online software actually does a lot of things really well that you used to have a bunch of different programs to do on your computer, but now you can just do them online. And so as far as the sales page, it talks about a bunch of functionality and different things it can do. You can click a button and switch from doing a blackboard or a whiteboard, or the glass thing where it's like the handwriting on the drawing is happening from behind it towards you, kind of a thing. Anyway, a lot of stuff. And then it also has this AI feature where you type in some information like a script, and it automatically tries to find images and everything for you automatically. It also has another feature where you're able to actually go and get a URL like of a YouTube video. So if you made a YouTube video, and if it has captions, if it's been online for a while, it'll probably already have captions by Google automatically. Otherwise, you could actually go ahead and insert and, on your video, add your captions, and then the AI will take the YouTube video information, pull it in, and actually create a bunch of slides and attempt to find images and everything to go with what's being said. And so I'm going to get out of the sales page. The other thing that the sales page wants to do is let you know that it's multilingual. You can click a button and it'll automatically translate whatever your scripts are into a different language if you're using the text-to-speech technology, which they also have in this, as well as background music. I mean, it really does have a lot and do a lot. All right, so you have the front end, which gives you the basic doodle making capability with videos and everything. They have templates. They have searchable libraries for images and everything. They have background music you can use. It's real easy to create a watermark that goes across all of the slides automatically, and therefore the video. It's easy to record your own voice on the slides, really easy. They have text-to-speech, so your script, whatever you type in, they have 70 different languages that it can generate the text-to-speech. And if you start out with English, for example, or your language, and you want to convert that to a different language, you can select a different language, and it converts it. A lot of features here and everything. The first upgrade is Doodle Maker Deluxe. Ready-made human voiceovers for more templates and everything, video scripts, better or higher quality text-to-speech voices, more characters and stuff like that. And they also have each month they come out with stuff that you don't have to pay monthly fees, though. You just get it because you got the deluxe upgrade. Then there's this Tune Video Maker. I'm not really going to take a lot of time on that, although it's got some neat stuff. I had a program that looks a lot like this, and it wasn't as friendly as it seemed like maybe it should be. I don't know. maybe this is better. I haven't tried it, so I can't tell you for sure. And then they have this client engine. So the client engine is supposed to make it so it's easy for you to find work. If you're going to try and make money using Doodle Maker and contact businesses looking for doodle videos and stuff like that, then this client engine is an upgrade that you could get to help you do that. So if I was going to try and make money with this as a business, I would get the front end, I would get the deluxe, and I'd probably go ahead and get the client engine also. Here we are in Doodle Maker in the main dashboard. And basically you have home, you have your projects. And then depending on upgrades and stuff you might have gotten, you have other things here that you can use. Let's click on projects, create project. I'm going to say start from scratch. And now I'm going to add some scripts. So this is some script that I used, that I created using something called automatic scripts, which helped me generate this for a client. And it was very handy. I have a YouTube video about that. If you want to look into that, automatic scripts, you can search for my YouTube video reviews on that. All right, so I pasted in some script here. I'm going to add a slide. Go ahead and do another one. And another one. Now I'm going to try something just for fun here, okay? Let's have a little bit more fun. All right, so here's the thing. When you type in your script and everything, and then you say save, so you have to give it a title, and then you can add the slides and add the scripts in. And now when I say save, it's supposed to automatically look at what I have in the script and try and come up with ideas for images for me. This is really powerful. Not only that, but it automatically has the text-to-speech engine as a default setting that it has here to work with. And the text-to-speech sounds okay. It doesn't sound bad. What I'll do is, even of this little demo that I'm showing you, I'll go ahead and save it as a video or download it, and then I'll put it at the end of the demo so that you can see, in other words, in the review here. All right, so Rob hired some of the most talented techies he could find, and the company grew more and more because of them. Rob was super excited whenever he thought about the future of what they could all do together. Now, whatever you see underlined is what the AI considered the important words, if you will, and that's what it based its imagery on. And so we see hired, and we see find, and we see grew. Kind of interesting. Now, if I wanted to use my own voice here, and I'm going to do it for this one, I could click record your voice, and the way it works is when I hold down the button, it'll record my voice. So let's see if it'll do it while I'm trying to record the screen. I'm not sure. Rob hired some of the most talented techies he could find, and the company grew more and more because of them. Rob hired some of the most... Yeah, it worked. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's slide number 1. Let's see what happened with slide number 2. All right, so in slide number 2, over time, something changed. Although Rob's talented techies were great at taking care of their specialized areas, and then it goes on. Interesting, right? And for inside of any slide, I can grab anything. I can change the size and the location of it. There are some things I wish it could do that it can't do. Like I can't rotate this. I can't spin it. I can't flip it vertical or horizontal. I kind of wish I could do that. And it's okay. I can work within that. And then some things you can actually change colors. And then we were talking, give myself a little bit more room there. over here we have some different settings as far as what happens with each item when it comes on. So display time, other words, when to display it, and then keep displayed is what to do after it's there. And then if I select an object over here, transition is how to get the image there in the first place. So down here, if I say, I can say fade in, slide it in from one of the sides, or use a hand drawing. And let's go on to another slide here. And this is the one I said I like cars and planes. I didn't see a plane. I was wondering if it would get a plane. But sometimes I ride my bike. That's pretty cool. Now if I go into the script, so those are the words that it keyed in on. I'm just going into edit, and I'm going to say rebuild the scene. And it's going to warn me that, you know, if I rebuild it like this, if I just want to make changes, I can save the text. But if I rebuild it, it's going to redo the images on the slide. Oh, that's funny. I said I like flying planes. It gave me, right? And I like all of this stuff. Okay. And let's go on to the last slide there. I have a pet dog named Ruff and a cat named Puppy. Isn't this funny? And we can change some of these. Now, let's say that I want to search through the library, and it can use 𝐻𝐈. I don't know why I like this one though. Now, if I go here, this is where it creates that sketch. And I can use either one. I like that. I just kind of put it in there. Now it can be a hand painting. You can reveal it, or slide it in, or fade in. I'll leave it as a hand painting. And then as far as the text to speech, so right now I have UK English female. English, right? Let's click on language and see what happens if we switch to Spanish. Interesting. Tengo un perro llamado Ruff. I'm expecting it to say Roof. Y un gato llamado Puppy. I'm going to say update. That should be interesting. And it's applying this to all the slides. Me gustan los autos y los aviones voladores, pero a veces monto en bicicleta. Interesting. I will probably have the Spanish version. We'll see. Now I'm going to tell it to create video, and I can choose between full HD or this. I'm going to do the 720. And so now it says that it's making the video. So here we have templates and everything. We can scroll through, you can search, whiteboard, glassboard, blackboard, male, female. I think glassboard's kind of neat because it's writing behind it. You can watch a preview. You can just choose it. And they already have audio with the templates. They also have scripts because that's all hand to hand. You can change the language, which would put it into text to speech and switch the language for you. Pretty powerful. You can preview the slide that you're on, so you can go to any slide you want to and say preview.
Whether you are looking for a wedding cake, cupcakes for a party, or even if you are looking for diabetic.
Right, from here you can even switch through the different slides and preview. We could record our own voice. You can make adjustments and everything. It says your logo here. This is the watermark. And If there was nothing there, like when you create your own project that's blank, you just click on watermark and it brings this up so you can bring an image over, and wherever I put this, that's where the watermark's going to be on the video. Pretty cool. I mean, very easy to use. Pretty user-friendly. If I say create video, it'll go ahead and generate the video for us. If there was something that I wanted to change into something that I already created before, I could click edit and I can come in here and I can make my changes. Now, some things that it does not do that I wish that it could do. If I want to add a new slide, I click plus. It adds a new slide to the back. I can't change the order of the slides. I can't take this new slide and just move it over into the middle somewhere. I haven't seen any way that you can do that. So you really want to plan this out before you get into it too far. Because if you have 20 slides and then remember you got to insert one, that could be kind of painful. Like maybe instead of inserting a slide, what you have to do is add some more text to your script and some more images and everything. And when an image comes in, after it's in, you can actually tell it to hide and it'll go away. So I guess that's the way you could kind of insert a slide. Some other things that it cannot do, you can't rotate these. And you can't flip them horizontal and vertical. So even though I just did this manually, when it redraws this, it actually does not keep that information. So if I say preview here, I expect it to draw. See, it draws it the original way.
And the company group.
It doesn't draw it the way that I want it. It draws it the way that it has it. So it doesn't store. Just because I did that change, it didn't keep it, you see. So list of things that I think would be great to have, but you can work around it. You just need to know that you're going to need to work around it. So you can't duplicate the images. You can't group things together and then do stuff with them all at once. Not as far as, like, you can resize together and stuff, but I don't have a handle that I can rotate these on or anything. That would be nice. I can't change the slide order. You can change the kind of hand that you're using. You can add music background. Change the overall volume. Update. That applies that music background to all of the slides. In other words, to the video when it's produced, when it generates the video. Changing settings changes the title. We can add text. And then for the text, we can change the color and everything. We can move the order of things, put it forward or backwards according to the other images and everything. And of course, how it transitions, if it just all slides in or if it's hand drawn where it writes out each letter kind of a thing. I'm just going to save, create a video. For the fun of it, I like this one training website called TakingActionOnline, and I went ahead and made a slideshow, a doodle video out of some training that's going to be coming up for it. And I'm going to include it as part of a demo of Doodle because it's a Doodle demo. Now, one thing I did is I took the video, the end result video, and I went ahead and some of the transitions kind of have a lag in between, and I wanted to shorten some of that time. So in an editor, I just shortened the time. I just took out, so if the clock gets drawn, the hand draws the clock, and it draws this, and then it waits 1 or 2 seconds, then it goes to the next slide. In an editor, I went in and I got rid of some of the time in between the white space and the hesitation, the pause between the slides, and just chopped it out. So that's one way that you can edit that. But I'll include a link for the review I did for Taking Action Online, since I did this doodle video example of it. And I literally went in, I put in my text, I saw what the AI came up with, and then I went ahead and searched and found different images and stuff that I wanted to put in there too. But overall, this is a pretty powerful tool. I've had other programs and stuff that do doodles on my computer, but as far as the text-to-speech and the AI helping to find images, I mean, it takes time to find images, so if the AI can help, that actually helps. And what they say, and you'll only time will tell, is that as you do more doodle videos, the AI picks up on what you're trying to do with your images somehow and gets better at picking images for you. I mean, that would be cool too. Now, another feature that it has is if I say create project AI video translation engine. So importing from a YouTube video, kind of mixed thoughts about it. It generated the scripts from the video, from the closed captions. I originally added the closed captions to the video, but when I tried to do this a second time to just import it, it didn't do it. I'm not sure why. So it looks like it's going to be a little tricky, but it worked. So all in all, this is a pretty powerful tool. It can do a lot. It's ultimately going to be a question of what do you want to do with it. The text-to-speech and the multilingual part is kind of neat, maybe even better than neat. What I would do is if I was going to make a different language using the text-to-speech, I would create the video and everything along with the text-to-speech. I would present it to somebody that I know and trust to give me good, honest feedback to let me know. Because sometimes text-to-speech, when it converts to different languages, will convert word for word like a translation, but anyone who knows other languages also realizes that just because the words are utilized doesn't mean that they're being used properly. Because in other languages, they might say a phrase to mean something that you would never say literally using each and every word to say something. So it depends on the language. So if you ever have a customer that's Spanish, you want somebody to proof your work that you know that the Spanish is going to be good. And if it's not, then you need to go ahead and get a proper Spanish script. All I'm saying is test your work. And that's true no matter what video or doodle video you make or anything, really. You're going to test it, make sure it's good, especially if someone's paying for it. The big question is always going to be, whenever you have any tool or good software, are you going to use it? If you're not going to use it, don't get it, right? I mean, it's just a waste of money and just sitting there, never being used. I have a lot of shiny objects that I'll probably never touch and wish that I never bought. I'm always going to recommend what I would feel, what I would want someone to recommend to me. Now, otherwise, it's a pretty handy tool. It's pretty useful. It has some neat things, but you want to approach this with a plan. Have a script before you come. Go ahead and enter in the script, or have a YouTube video. Put the closed caption text into the video and everything, and then bring it here so that you can take advantage of some of the tools that this has built into it. I think it's a good tool if you use it. If you're not going to use it, don't get it. I like this tool. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8.5. For some other training that I recommend, go to 𝐻𝐸𝐴nydoor.com and you'll find some training that you can go look into further about funnels, sales funnels. And I'm not talking about software to create them. I'm talking about understanding what they are, how to use them in anything, even using them with something like this, because they can be used anywhere. It's not about just being tied to some software. Rob hired some of the most talented techies he could find, and the company grew more and more because of them.
Con el tiempo, algo cambió. Aunque los talentosos técnicos de Rob eran excelentes para cuidar sus áreas especializadas, Me gustan los autos y los aviones voladores, pero a veces monto en bicicleta. Tengo un perro llamado Ruff y un gato llamado Papi.
If you're looking for a quality bakery for your next event, you probably have a lot of questions such as, do you create baked goods for the type of event I am having? Are you available for the date of my event? Or even, do your baked goods taste good? No matter your question, we have the answers. Whether you are looking for a wedding cake, cupcakes for a party, or even if you are looking for diabetic options for your event, we can help. Our bakers have years of experience providing tasty treats for birthdays, weddings, business functions, or any event you may have. We even have delicious baked goods for your everyday needs. Contact us today to learn more about all of our delicious baked goods. We look forward to providing you amazing service.
Have you ever tried making money online? It can really be hard to do. There are obstacles and dangers in the online business oceans, but no one wants to really say anything about them. The time for talking about these obstacles has finally come. What are shiny objects anyway? And what makes them shine? And why can't you stop buying them? All the lies and no real help or honesty. Want to learn how to build something real that can last and put an end to wasting time and money on things that don't really even work, and training that is trying to get you to lie, cheat, and steal? You are worth finally getting a break from the hype. If you test the truth about something that is true, you only confirm it. Monday, September 7th, there will be a live workshop where 20 new students will be allowed to enter a highly praised 30-day coaching program. There will be valuable bonuses for everyone who stays to the end. For this particular software, 𝐻𝐸2anydoor.com/DoodleMaker, actually. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi to me in the comments below and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you have any questions also, and I'll respond to you.